Hey guys, what's up? Hey y'all, what's up? If you couldn't already tell by the title in today's video, I'm going to be cutting my hair. Whether that's good or bad is up for interpretation. I had a rough day. If you're interested to see how I cut my hair and what that looks like, keep watching. Hey guys, what's up? It's 9:45 p.m. and it's Monday night. My hair is a mess because I need a haircut, and I've been meaning to trim my hair for a while. And what better day to trim your hair than a day that you feel most anxious and stressed? That's right, folks. You heard it here first. I'm going to cut my hair. I've had a long day. I'm whispering because my dad is currently sleeping, and I don't want to wake him up because I would feel bad. Anyways, that's what we're doing today. We're cutting bangs. Or no, sorry. We are trimming my hair and also fixing my bangs. Now, don't be alarmed. I may not be a professional, but I actually have trimmed my own bangs before. I've been doing this for, I guess, 2 years now. That's not like a super long time or anything, but long enough for me to feel comfortable. Basically, I'm gonna trim my hair while I tell you the really fun, funky story of why I was super stressed today. My hair, although I washed it this morning, is stretched a little. It got frizzy today and it stretched a little, so I'm not gonna cut it as short as I actually want it. Right now it is way too low. I mean, this curl, although the shrinkage, right? This curl is about double the size of what it looks like when it's up here. I'm just gonna start. I'm not even gonna pretend to explain to you how I'm gonna cut my hair. You can just sit down and watch me struggle and fail. Okay? Okay. So today, I was at work and I decided to order lunch at work so I ordered it online because I didn't want to wait in like a long line for this restaurant. It's a chain restaurant because I live in New York City and the lunch rush is so crazy. I just didn't want to deal with it. I tried to avoid it as much as possible. But basically, like, I tried to do this, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna order online and then go and pick it up in like 30 minutes, which is what I did. However, I charged the wrong card, which really stressed me out because I shouldn't have charged this card. And I was like, okay, no big deal. This has happened before. I'm just gonna call and cancel the order and then replace an order so that they don't get it confused. And I call and it goes to voicemail. But this place is open. Like, this place, there should be someone answering the phone. And I call maybe like 5 or 6 times before I started to get kind of frustrated and fed up. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna email customer service and see what's up. So I freaking email customer service and I'm like, hey, so I've been having trouble with, this issue with canceling my order. Like, I can't get in contact. And they were just like, you can either call the store or show up in person. And I'm like, fine, I'll freaking show up in person because, like, obviously they're not picking up any calls. So I show up in person and I go and I tell the I'm assuming the store manager my situation, my debacle. I'm like, hey, look, listen, this is my issue. I'm having trouble. Can you please help me? And she was like, yeah, sure. So she takes down my information. She's like, this is the card that we're gonna cancel, and then now you just have to reorder so we can charge it to that card. And I was like, okay, easy enough. I show her that I reorder and she's like, okay, just give me a minute because it needs to process in the system. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I give her a minute, and then a minute passes by, and then several minutes pass by, and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, like, what's up? This is like, she's basically like ignoring me at this point. And then like 15-20 minutes later, I'm like, excuse me, like, hey, what's the update? And she's like, oh, we got it. And I was like, so can I leave now? Like, can I go back to work? And she was like, yeah, like you can leave. And I was like, okay. So about an hour or two later, I get an email from this place basically confirming that they've canceled the order. They're like, we canceled your order, like, that's that. But they canceled the wrong order and refunded me on the card that they were supposed to charge originally. They refunded me for the wrong card. So obviously I'm at work again at this point, and I'm like, I can't just leave work to go deal with this. Like, I have work to do. Like, I have a job with like responsibilities. I can't just like get up as I please to go, you know, fix this scenario, the situation. So I'm like, you know what, like maybe I can just call again and we can just kind of settle this over the phone. Maybe they just didn't pick up the first time because they were super busy with the lunch rush or something like that. And I was wrong because I called 2 more times and both times it went to voicemail. So what I did, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave a message because maybe they still can't get to the phone and they just prefer to take messages. I don't know. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here. I'm trying my freaking hardest. So I leave a voice message and I'm just like really fed up at this point. Like, I'm just really annoyed, and I obviously still have like another couple of hours, 2-3 hours at work left because like this all happened at like lunchtime and after lunch. So like I still, you know, have a job to do. Like, I can't just get up and leave. So I'm just so upset. After work I show up and I'm like, and I already left work kind of late because we had a lot of stuff to do, but after work I freaking show up and there's another like manager there for like the, I guess, evening, late afternoon shift. And I'm like, hey, like this is my scenario, this is my situation, can you help me, what can you do? And he's like, okay, well unfortunately we're just gonna have to like wait until tomorrow when this lady returns because she handled this and I don't know how she did it, and so we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow for her to come and, you know, fix this scenario. And I was like, okay. So I'm like giving them my information and, you know, he's asking me like about the orders, and I'm like, okay, this is the first order and this is the second order. And I was like, I just need you to refund me for the first order. He's still like, they still didn't get it because I was like, okay, like, do you have my information? And he was like, yeah, okay, let me just run this by you again, this and that, you need us to refund you for the second order. And I was like, no, that's not what I need you to do. And I'm really not one to like, I don't like to snap at customer service. Like, I've been in like customer service positions before. Like, I know what it's like to be on the other end and like not really be able to do something, or like, I don't know, like just not really fully know what's going on. Like, it's not entirely your fault. You're just like following the rules, you're doing your job, and I get that. But like, what I'm really upset about is that like, not only did I go there in person to fix this, but they took down my information specifically so they could get it right. And they didn't get it right, even though I waited 20 minutes to give them my information and confirm that everything went through. And then when I tried to call, they're not picking up the phone. Like, what is the point of having like a customer service phone at your like restaurant location if you're not gonna pick up the phone? It is currently 9:59 and the day is over and I survived. Now I'm just gonna twist my hair so that I can cut it. I've actually never cut my hair this way before, so I'm just gonna probably fast forward through this and save you guys. And even if you can see any of that, my back hurts. I'm not sitting in the most comfortable position, and if you just heard that crack, that was my hip. So my phone might die in the middle of filming this, so the filming of this will probably get cut short. So in this part here, I'm trying to evenly part my sections so that they are all kind of the same length, if that makes sense. So when I twist them, I'm not twisting one piece that's shorter than the other piece, so that when I do cut them, I get as even of a cut as possible. this is what this looks like right now. As you can tell, I definitely have some damaged ends. Like, you can see how this isn't looking like super curly. It kind of like turns into more of an S-shaped curl there, and it looks kind of dry and brittle. However, these look significantly more juicy and curly. So I'm gonna divide my hair up a little and pin it up, and just like get in there and trim. I have like such a problem with like, oh my god, I have such a problem with like cutting my own hair. It like makes me so anxious. I'm like, what if I cut too much off? Like I just cut like an inch off. But whatever, it was damaged. It wasn't gonna come out nicely anyways when it curled. So that's something to keep in mind. That's just what I keep telling myself. This will promote healthier hair growth. See, this is like not bad. That looks like honestly all right. But I'm just gonna cut a teeny bit off the bottom, just to kind of even that out a little, just so I don't have some like extra super long pieces, because that would look really weird. But see how these are totally frizzed and frayed? That just is not a good look. So I'm gonna go in and do a little chop chop chop. That was a lot more than I anticipated. Every time I do this, I like always like give myself anxiety, because I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna cut like too much and you're gonna hate it. But that's honestly never really the case. Yeah, that looks like literally alright. That's it. I don't really think I need to cut much off of this one. I've been meaning to cut my hair for a few weeks. I feel like my hair has been feeling just brittle and like not healthy for a while now. I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh, I completely forgot to tell you, the curl cream that I'm using is the Shea Moisture Curl Stretch Pudding. It's really good. I just found this because I've been searching for products that don't have coconut oil in it, because as I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was one of my like get ready with me videos, coconut oil does not work for my hair. And actually the product that I was raving about in that video had coconut oil in it. It was like a detangling product with like African black castor oil, and I was like super excited about it, and it had like some crazy slip and did like a really good job at detangling. But it made my hair feel like super dry and brittle, because my hair really just doesn't like coconut oil. It just like does not work for my hair. Now that my whole head is trimmed, I feel like you can already tell right off the bat that there are some pieces that are significantly worse than others. So I'm just gonna really get right in there. So basically that's that. Tomorrow morning I'll take these twists out and we'll see kind of just how this goes tomorrow. So anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Yeah, I hope that this turned out okay. I will be showing you guys an update, and I'll also do a video in like a week or two, or maybe even less than that, maybe in like a day when I wash my hair and then I cut my bangs properly, because I'm kind of trying to go for a different bang look that I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll have another rough day and break down and decide that I'm just gonna cut my hair tonight because I need to do something fun and drastic and different. As you can tell, this probably wasn't crazy or drastic or super different, but it got the job done. So thanks so much for watching me trim my hair. I hope you guys learned a little something today. It's bedtime, time for me to go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.